Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And today, I will be reading A Katsuki Reader by HTTP Tamaki on Tumblr. So, let's get into it. You sighed as you angrily walked away from your boyfriend, slamming the door behind you and not listening to anything he was yelling at you. What you did not notice was the fact that your loud boyfriend had put his feet between the door so it would not get closed. Of course he would do that. How annoying. Katsuki and you had been arguing more recently, and, in all honesty, you had no clue why it would be happening. What you did know was that you were tired of it, even sick of it, and that's why you had walked away from him, only to leave him more angry, fuming even. You could not stand the way that whenever the two of you argued, his booming voice had to be louder than yours all the damn time. That you had to be the one speaking last, and the way he shut up when you called him out on his wrongs, and he would refuse to accept that. It was frustrating. It was very irritating and made you feel like you were never validated. And you hated that. You accepted that you were wrong sometimes, but you would never come to that. It was a very tiring thing, but it was something you had come to know you had to deal with. Something you were aware of the second you started dating him. You knew very well that all of this may sound toxic a bit on the outside, but still, outside of all these arguments, everything seemed to be perfect. You were just having a rough path in your relationship. Are you done avoiding me? Katsuki finally spoke up as you turned around and looked at him, raising your eyebrow. How did you get in here? I slammed the door on you. You asked him, and he tisked a bit, closing the door behind him. That's not gonna stop me, you idiot, he answered, sitting down on the chair across from the bed as you glared at him. Don't look at me like you want to kill me, he groaned, and you rolled your eyes. Katsuki, I clearly walked away from you because I needed a break from you and your loud yelling, he told him coldly, only for the guy to jump from the chair and cross his arms. Huh? I wasn't done talking. He fought back, and you sighed, saying, here we go again, in your head. You're so damn childish sometimes, he mumbled, only for him to get angry again. Repeat that for me, he yelled at you, and you rolled your eyes in annoyance. Why do you even care so much? Just let me breathe for once, you yelled back, fairly frustrated at how things have been going down lately. 'Cause I love you, Ian. Damn it. Are you that big of an idiot not to notice? He answered, and both of you froze in your movements, realizing what you had said. Katsuki, did you just? He mumbled. Oh, shut the hell up, he answered, refusing to look at you, seemingly regretting what you had said. But you did not miss the light blush on his cheeks that he tried so hard and rather uselessly to pull it back somehow. He didn't want to be blushing in front of you, considering it embarrassing, even though he adored the sight and savored every last bit of it. Did you just say that you love me? He smirked as he crossed his arms even more, a grumpy look on his face that you wanted to kiss off. He was too cute sometimes. Sure, your mind may have wandered away from the argument and what you were talking about, but for a rather reasonable reason. Well, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here right now, idiot, he mumbled while he snickered a bit. What's funny, huh? He laughed even louder, and he snapped. Finally looking back up at you again and noticing your smile, smiling back, a bit shyly. You stayed quiet for a bit, the silence getting a bit awkward and embarrassing, before you mumbled. Well, that's good, because I love you too. You answered, not missing the slight blush, creeping back onto his face, right up to his ears. With a smile, you were happy to know that he was getting this look more times now, with this new word in your vocabulary. You're such an idiot, he mumbled, looking away from you quickly, not wanting you to see his blush, even though deep inside, he even tried to deny it to himself. But he knew he was blushing from the way his face was getting very hot, very quickly. Oh, Mr. Katsuki was just worried about me, and so in love. How am I going to tell this to everyone? Oh, must be so lucky to have him. You teased him, knowing just how to get on his nerves, and to make him blush even brighter. Damn it. Shut up, and don't make me regret what I said. I seriously meant it. He told you, mumbling the last part under his breath, seemingly more flustered and embarrassed than before. He did not know that Katsuki was this easy to embarrass, but with this new knowledge came new experiences, and even more Katsuki blushing moments at you, which he did not mind the least bit. In fact, you rather enjoyed them, and you were happy that this was one thing that only you got to see. You felt a bit special like that. And, taking the slow steps towards him, you mumbled, "Good thing you just love me too much." Grinning a bit, you got closer, putting your hands on his shoulders. The feelings are mutual though. Don't worry. You smiled, pressing a soft kiss against his cheek, leaving him even more flustered than before. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.